Earth Day, we want to draw attention to the people who are working to make environmental gains, especially Native American tribes. National environmental correspondent David Schechter takes us to the Delaware River, a place sacred to the Lenape Indian Nation.
This is an honor song to the ancestors of the Lenape Nation, an indigenous tribe in Pennsylvania. The Delaware River is their ancestral home and a place they come to pay their respects. Clan mother Shelley Windamakwi DePaul and her son Chief Adam Waterbear DePaul have dedicated their lives to protecting the river.
What's the significance of the river to your people?
There are pragmatic reasons. It's huge for traveling. Of course, it provides food. But the spiritual significance, the cultural significance, the river, it just communicates so much humility.
What can we do to keep the balance, or in many cases restore the balance? Because our early ancestors lived in balance, and now we need to relearn that.
We have been recognized for the last 20 years. Now it's your turn.
Keeping that balance between nature and development motivates the Lenape's activism.
We have been here taking care of the rivers.
Partnering with other organizations, the tribe's efforts helped lead to a 2021 ban on fracking in the Delaware River Basin after concerns those chemicals can cause health problems and hurt aquatic life and ecosystems. In 2002, they helped kill a proposed dam that would have created a lake along the Pennsylvania-New Jersey border.
Why did the Lenape oppose these projects?
It's really important to understand that we are not against construction and development. It's because there is severe and unwarranted risk to the environment and or to the cultural history of the area.
Now they're fighting against the construction of warehouses near the Delaware with huge roofs and parking lots. They're concerned about pollution draining into the river.
It's often one of the biggest points that people just don't deal with, that there's no realistic plan for.
Yahweh,
Whether it's protesting or lobbying, the Lenape are fighting for their future, to pay homage to their past.
The time that many of us feel that we're in now is all about finding a new harmony with all of our new neighbors here.
Yahweh.
And David Schechter joins us now. David, this was part of a larger documentary that people can watch. We're going to tell them how. But there were a few things when I watched the documentary that really struck out to me. You talked to a fly fisher. This sport literally saved his life, and he's now talking about climate change and how it's impacting everything, every step of the food chain. Can you elaborate?
Yeah, so the river, you know, what I learned, I went in the river with him and I learned to
You're
fly
not great
fish.
at fly
I'm not
fishing.
great at it, let's be clear.
You need practice.
Let's be clear about that.
Yeah.
But you realize that, so the flies, are imitating a fly and the fish comes up and grabs the fly. And at certain times of the year, there's certain kinds of flies and the fish come and they get them, at that time of the year. But when things are not biting, when the flies are different at a different time of year, the fish don't have the food, right? And so then what depends on the fish, the animal, the birds that come might eat a fish, or in other places, bears that might rely on it. So you start to see that how delicate the food web is, and it's starting with the flies. And so when that river is a little bit warmer, it creates a ripple effect of problems.
Literally. All right. So another issue that you pointed out is untreated sewer water. They're known as sewer outfalls. Yeah. You saw it. You literally smelled the problem. And it's taking place in higher concentration in lower income minority communities. Is anybody doing anything about this?
It's a very challenging problem to address. The biggest issue, the biggest way to deal with this would say, let's rebuild all the sewer systems, because essentially they're very old and they're designed to release sewage into the river when there's tremendous rainfall. We have more rainfall now because of climate change. And so that's going to cost you billions of dollars. How can a city afford to just go, we're going to fix our sewer system? So many do that over time, but it's expensive. In Philadelphia, what we saw, which was a great solution, and I see it in other cities as well, they are really focused on their marshland. By the airport in Philadelphia, there's like 450 acres of marsh, and it collects the sewage water as it comes in the river. It purifies it and sends it on. It also holds rainwater, so that rainwater doesn't go into the sewer system, it gets held there like a sponge and relieves some of the stress on the system.
Wow. There's so much more to talk about, but
I
we
wish
have
we
to
had
leave
all
it there.
day.
I know, me too. David Schechter, thank you. And you can watch the CBS News documentary An American River on CBSNews.com or the CBS News channel on YouTube.